Okay, it's the next, no, it's not the next, the day after next. So Saturday, worked all day at Alger's on the French drain. And today we're going to finish it up. But I've got to go get some wheat because we're going to seed his yard in wheat because it's in the fall. So it's going to be cold soon. It's already been cold a couple of days. Today's supposed to be nice, I think. All right, so I just pulled up over at Alger's. This is his neighborhood. You see it behind me. And we're about to get started. We got one more trench to do, and then we're gonna wrap that up. So we got the trench is dug. You saw that earlier video. So we got to put the pipe together, get it in the trench, or put the fabric down, put the pipe in the trench, put the gravel on top of that, dirt on top of that, and then we got to regrade the yard. So now I'm gonna walk up there to the tractor. I left it in this backyard over the weekend. I got a tire that goes low, and I did bring one of those, pumps that you pump up your tire and plugs into a cigarette lighter. Well, it just so happens that I have a cigarette lighter in the tractor. So I'm gonna take this little pump up there and put a little air in the tire. If y'all saw my other video where I put 5 plugs in that tire, and it did help it but it didn't stop it. It used to go low in like 2 days, or maybe really even 1 day. It would go down pretty quickly. And I thought I had it, but it still goes down. But it may not even need any air. I'm just gonna walk up here and check it. It's so dusty back here. It's dusty at my house too. This tractor needs such a bath from being around all this dust. It ain't too bad. I think I'm just gonna put a little bit of air in it, but I think it's actually fine. It's been about 4 days since I put any air in it, so I'd say that's pretty good because, before it wouldn't last that long. So I think I am gonna put just a tad a bit of air in it, and then we'll call it good.
So
on you.
All right, so we've had a water problem back here for a while. Water would come down the hill, and then it would stand close to the foundation of the house. And so we had a project to create 2 lines of French drains to pull the water towards the outside of the property, and then off the property down the hill.
So this has been an ongoing problem. How long has this been a problem?
About 3 years.
That's a long time to have a problem.
Yeah, so now with my friend here, Chris, and some other awesome help, we've created 2 big trenches that are about 14 inches deep, and then we'll fill them in with perforated pipe, then gravel, wrap that with non-woven geotextile, then cover that with dirt, and then hopefully it's fixed. So
sounds good. So you see, look at this chert that's coming up under here. This is what was dug up, and it just doesn't absorb the groundwater as well as it should. It kind of runs with it, and then on the top it'll just become a soggy mess, like where because what it does, sponge into the soil, it just becomes slick, and it just doesn't drain right. Yeah, so this dirt right here that we pulled up, we're actually gonna take it and put it on the hill up there, and it's just gonna be out of the way.
Yep. Yeah, that's it.
All right, so they just brought 8 yards of topsoil, and that's sifted topsoil. So that's what we're gonna be grading the yard with, and that's gonna go on top of the fabric with the gravel in it. Yes, sir.
Man, that's challenging there.
All right, so this is what we did. We got the trench cleaned out. This is to the drain box, and so we've got this fabric right here, and we've got it pinned down to the side, so when we put the pipe and the rock in it, it's not going to collapse, and we'll be able to wrap it after we get the rock in there. So the next step we got to do is put the pipe in the hole. All right, so this is where we are. We did put the pipe in the ground. These are the clean outs right there, just in case something gets stopped up in the pipe. Then he'll be able to take a water hose and run it down through the pipe and clean it out. So we're putting clean outs in the middle and on the end. And so then this pipe is gonna be 2 pipes in here, and they're gonna come all the way down here to this, and this is the box that's gonna connect to, and that drains out down the road, down the yard. You know, I think we almost look semi-professional. All right, so now I got like a half a scoop of gravel, and we're gonna start laying gravel down in on top of these 2 pipes right here. And so after that, we'll wrap it up like a burrito. So here we go. I can't turn around right here because it's too close to the house, so we're having to shovel it from the bucket to the trench. That's what it's supposed to look like right there. So we're still spreading gravel down through here we're trying not to spill it like right there. So we're doing it by shovel out of the bucket. So Alger's working on the last fitting, and we ran out of the tape we were using. Now we're down to Gorilla tape, which should work just fine. Just needs to hold it in place while we're messing with the gravel. All right, so here's the box. There's the box right there. You see that? All right, it's all tied in. Got gravel on top, and that's the way it looks all the way down. There's 2 pipes down there, gravel, and then the fabric. Got 2 clean outs right here in the middle and 2 clean outs on the end. So now we're at this point where we're about to put topsoil back over this while he's wrapping it right there. So he's sewing it up, and that's gonna cover the rocks, and then on top of that will be the dirt. And while he's doing that, so we're gonna spread out a little bit more topsoil on top of what we did Friday. So we're trying to because it's settled, and we're gonna fill all this in. So we did finish the project, and I forgot to sign the video off. It looks really, really good. It looks a whole lot better than I thought it was. We really did a real professional job, even though we ourselves are not professionals. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And that is how we put in a really nice professional French drain. God bless.